Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. My name is YoAdrian and today we're going to be playing Train Sim World. Haven't actually been in this game in a while, so it's kind of good to get back into it. Today we're actually going to be taking a look at the somewhat of a new DLC called the Amtrak DLC, which basically has the Amtrak Metroliner Cabcar and the Amtrak Switcher. So we'll kind of be doing both of these scenarios here in the next couple days, just so I can show off the Switcher, Amtrak's old Switcher, which I've seen a lot of times up in Chicago, and the cab car, which I've actually liked the cab car, but I've only seen maybe once or twice. But I've actually seen a couple of them that were actually patched up and turned into regular Amfleet coaches, just not the cab car. So basically it's still got this whole piece here, but it's not a cab anymore. Amtrak just turned it into a regular coach, basically. So prepare the train for the early morning Keystone service to Philadelphia, calling at Newark, Penn, Newark, Penn, and Newark Airport. Basically what we're doing is we're preparing it. Let's go ahead and start it as a 30-minute scenario. So let's go ahead and start this up and see what we get into. Back to front. Alright, here we go. Looks like we got our train, one of these. Sunnyside Yard. Across the yard is the afternoon Keystone service bound for Harrisburg. Get both ends of the train set up, ready for departure to New York, Penn. So I'm assuming it's that one. Just going to watch our tracks here to make sure nothing's moving. Here's what the Amtrak switcher is. Those lights just turned on in front of us. That's not good. But we're not going to worry about that switcher just now, because we're actually going to be working with the, yeah, but we're not going to be worrying about the switcher just now, because we're kind of moving more towards this right here. This looks to be like a 5-car train. And I know most of the Metroliner Cabcars are actually used on the Springfield line for that Springfield shuttle mostly. So we're going to go ahead and open the door here. Going to climb up these steps. Going to power on the power on the locomotive here, just because the cab car is basically just a cab car. It's not a locomotive. So we're going to hold the battery button here for about 5 seconds, which, nope, not good enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unless we got to go by the time on the clock. There we go. Sit in the engineer seat. What we're doing. Move it to neutral. There we go. You can see it's very rainy outside. Set the pantograph up, which is this button right here. There we go. Set the MCB to closed. Boom. Hold the HEP into the start position for 5 seconds, which is U, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boom. Set the reverser to out. Boom. Sit in the engineer seat. Oh, the cab car. That's right. So we're going to kind of go through the train here to get there. Move to the cab car. So yeah, we're going to move through the oh, I forgot we can't do this because I forgot this is a double-sided. My bad. So we're going to kind of just fall down there. Boom. Pinch point. We'll just kind of go around the train here. Going to run around it. Looks like the brakes are actually still on because the, or applied, just because it's got a yellow light for the brake status indicator. This train does not have a cafe, does it? No, it is not. It's just 5 coaches. Interesting. That is very interesting. There's no cafe car on this train unless there's not supposed to be. But the door is on the other side here. There it is. Door is locked. Climb up the ledge. There we go. Shut that door. Come in here. Sit in the engineer seat. Reverser is being set to neutral. Boom. Set the MCB to closed. There we go. Brake mode goes to trail. Reverser goes to forward. Set the parking brake to off. So this is a parking brake. It's not an independent brake this time. Automatic brakes go to release. Apply some throttle and reach 5. We're going to turn on some lights first. Bright. Those are auto. Ditch lights we don't want on as of now. Cab lights we do. I think that's all the lights we can get here. So, alright. Alright, sorry about that. I had to go and get my thumbnail for the video. But, let's go ahead and get our throttle. Apply some throttle. Get the train to 5 miles an hour. Everything's released. Everything's good. You're forward. Interesting, it won't move. Alright, so here we go, starting to move now. Gonna turn on them headlights really quick. I had to go back into get back into the scenario because for some reason it wouldn't want to work. Like it just kind of froze. So basically right now we're gonna be out of Sunnyvale Yard. Turn on those gauge lights, those wipers we do need. Dimmer we don't really need. Those can stay as auto. I do want cab light on though. But yeah, here's basically look at the interior of the cab car. I got your like little radio up there. Got a whole bunch of different lights like no power brake, dynamic brake warning, access traction motor, current or something like that. Then you've got your alerter, CCBs, wheel slip, MU power control, regular strobe, all that fun stuff. So I guarantee you if that turns on, no, will that be red strobe? No. I don't know then. But yeah, and then you got here, you got your HEP, car hot journal, door closed, brake release, brake applied, HEP is on, which is what we want. And here's a look at the outside of this puppy. Ditch lights do flash, but the ditch lights do not stay on though, unfortunately. Which does kind of suck, but there's nothing I can really do about that one. But yeah, it actually looks really kind of nice. I actually do enjoy these Metroliners. So I kind of wish they had them in like the older schemes as well as the newer schemes. But can't. So they're just going to be probably in this phase 4B paint unless someone decides to do repaint of everything, which I haven't seen done yet on any of these, but I have seen them done on the CSX, AC44, and like the CSX logos, but not on these as of yet. So we'll turn those ditch lights off. We'll move you, you're off, so you're good. So basically what we're doing right now is we're taking this down to New York Penn. Not going to be too long of a run at all. So, but yeah, basically we're just moving it down to New York Penn. New York Penn Station. For the trip home. Or I guess for the trip up there. But marker lights don't work on these either as far as I can see. So, which kind of sucks, but nothing I can really do about that. But we are about 650 feet, 640 yards away from the exit here. So I guarantee you we'll have to go through the tunnel. Not 100% certain, but I guarantee you we'll have to go through the tunnel. Yeah, it's very, 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 very quiet in this cab car, from what I can see. It's very quiet, which is kind of nice, but we got an approach. Yeah, this thing don't really have cab signaling, does it? Because it's not on, that's why. Maybe we turn the ACES or whatever it is on. I want to turn this thing on, but I don't know how. And I don't think it's one of these. Pantograph normal is what I want. Blind I don't need. Let's start slowing you down just a tiny bit because you're speeding. You would think it'd be the reset button, but I guess not. I might have to turn it on from the locomotive. That might be it. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to turn it on from the locomotive. Which I'm not going to deal with right now. End door is locked. Do not attempt to exit the end door. So yeah, that door is completely locked, it looks like. There has to be a way to turn it on from here. Cab, attendant, no. Silence, MCB, emergency shutdown, no. Huh, I don't know then. You would think there would be something to turn it on from here. Huh, I don't know. But as you can see, completely different because it does have the lights up there on the roof for your strobe lights. And then again, you can tell it's different because it's got these little things here, whereas the other Amfleets do not. So that's how you can tell it being easily a Metroliner, a cab car. And I don't believe it actually has that. No, it does not. So it doesn't even have like this piece right here that shows like coach class or car class or whatever. Doesn't have that. Does have the brake status indicator. I'm pretty sure. No, it doesn't actually. No status indicator. Weird. I thought it would, but I guess it doesn't. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Power handle is going to turn off now. Now, I did realize that with this game, the rail driver controller does not work unless I just haven't figured it out yet. But for me, it just hasn't worked, so I don't use it. So I'm just basically using my keyboard and mouse to power this train. But here we are at the yard exit. I do not believe that signal is for me. This one right, there's a little dwarf signal right here is. So we're good to clear out of the yard exit. Looks like objective has been complete. Service is due to depart by 2:11. Try to keep the timetable as best as I can. Okay, well, I don't know how far we are from there. Stop at location by 14:11. I don't know how long it's going to take us to get there, so that's the only bad part. But as you can see here now, the ditch lights are shut off coming out of Sunnyvale Yard, or Sunnyside, Sunnyvale, something like that along those lines. I don't remember. But we'll just kind of let it go at its thing at about 10 while we start getting up to speed here. We are on an approach signal right now coming into the station. Now, I'm not 100% certain how far we have left to go. About 2.7 miles to go. So I'm pretty sure that's the entire tunnel. But we're actually speeding a little bit more than I want to right now. So we're going about 15. Not anymore. We're not speeding anymore. So we'll just kind of go, not full throttle, but we'll kind of go about 5. So there we go, coming into the tunnel now. Just want to make sure there's nobody there, so we'll sound the horn. Not really a common practice on Northeast Corridor, but on other tunnels, yes, on the railroad. But yeah, as you can see, very quiet. I'm going to shut the wipers off because we don't need them anymore. A very, very quiet cab car. It's not the most loudest thing in the world, which is kind of nice. But it does get up to speed as quick. But they do get up to speed quickly. So about 2.1 miles, we're going to be going into 15 miles an hour zone. I guarantee you we'll make this. I guarantee you we're going to make it on time. We're running approach signals now all the way throughout, it looks like. But we're going 60 out of the approaches, so we should be alright. If that turns into a stop signal, then we're kind of going to be screwed. But for right now, it looks like we'll be fine running the yellows. I'm wondering if we're just following a inbound service. It's kind of what it seems like. But yeah, I've actually been a fan of these Amtrak cab cars for a while. I kind of wish they ended up using them on my CN Chicago sub, or basically the Illini Saluki routes, because they used every other combination. They've used the Dash 8s, they've used NPCUs, non-power control units, basically the old F40s, and P42s. Now they're using Chargers. I feel like this is the only locomotive that they haven't used besides like the F59s that they have out there. But I think I don't remember if that's true or not, but I believe they actually used it once as a rear unit to bring up the markers. I believe they did use an F59 on this line once, but I'm not 100% certain. But it looks like we're going to be upgrading to a clear here about 600 yards, so be good there. Pretty sure we're definitely going to be getting in this train into New York Penn on time, so. But I thought they would have had us, get it here earlier so that they can depart, like, let's say maybe an hour from now, so they can get it ready serviced up and loaded up and everything, unless that's what they do in the yard. I don't know. But it looks like we're coming up on another approach signal here. We got to start slowing down for this. "15-mile-an-hour zone." I'm going to start slowing down. Maybe not. Maybe I was... Yeah, we should probably start slowing down a little bit more. Just because we are coming into the station here. On a clear, it looks like, so that's good. There we go. See, we slow down perfectly fine. So we're coming into the platform on an approach, it looks like. Just normal. Just normal. So we're going to track 15. Which I don't know where that would even be. I'm assuming it's going to go approach to the clear. I'm assuming. Yep, approach to the clear. That's what I thought. So I think we're going to go to this left-hand one. Yep, the left-hand one. That's what I thought. We could easily switch over to the right-hand one too, but now we're going to the left-hand one. So it looks like they want us to stop right there. Got a 60-mile-an-hour trackage rights over here on the platform, which I don't understand, but I guess it's 60 going out this way. So. Got Bud. Standing a little bit too close. We'll open up the windows, and we'll stop right here. I think the full train's on the platform. There we go. Complete. Do that. Set the parking brake. We'll turn you off. You're off. You're off. Unlock the doors on the right. So we actually did get here on time. We won't set the parking brake just because I think we're actually going to be moving this train. I think. I don't know though. We'll find out. Wait until 14:12. Alright, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go turn on the ACS software. Just so I know what my signals are going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Run back this way because I think we're actually going to be taking this train to its station stops. I don't know though. So I'm just going to do that real quick. Got about 2 minutes to do that, so. Excuse me, fellas. Pinch point. Here we go. HP's on. I need you on. And I need you on. Marker lights on. Alerter on. There we go. Now I should have marker lights on in front here. I don't. We'll see. Well, what are these markers? Does these have marker lights? Aha! So that would be why. So I have to turn these marker lights on in order to have them there, right? Yep, that's what I thought. Cool. Boom. So you're off. Your marker lights are off. I don't need you. Train's got markers. Number board lights are on. We're golden. We can actually just hop in the... Nah, we'll hop over here. Oh, yep, that's right. I gotta get in through this way. There's really nobody on this train. There's really nobody on this train. Shut that door. I don't need it on. Alright, so let's go ahead and lock these doors. Gonna lock the right doors. Should be locked. Objective is complete. Stop at Newark, Penn. Alright. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Let's eyeball. Yeah, see, I thought we were just bringing it to the yard. I didn't realize we were actually going to go full throttle and drive this thing. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. So I'm not too worried about it. Alright, we're coming up on the 60, so right now we're still going 15 miles an hour. Departing on an approach signal. We can shut that off now. Making our way to a clear. Got an inbound coming in right there. So he's got a little bit of a longer train than we do. Turn off our power handle. There we go. So it looks like our ASCES software is still not turning on for some unknown reason. It's on. No, it's not on. I don't know. I'm just not going to worry about it then. Just not going to worry about it. I think we just went in emergency. I'm kind of confused. Alright, well, I don't understand what really happened. But it looks like we're not the only train that actually stopped. So, I'm just going to go ahead and call it an episode here. Just because I can't get this train back up and running. And I've done everything that I've usually done. Put the power handle back in idle. Remove it to suppression. Reverser goes to neutral, and nothing is releasing these brakes. So I don't understand what happened. It just kind of went into an emergency situation. So I don't know. But yeah, guys, that is going to go ahead and do it for this episode. Really did hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button if you did. Drop a comment down below letting me know what you think of the video. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Make sure you guys follow me on all the social medias, Twitter, Discord, all that fun stuff. Instagram as well. I will catch you guys here on the next one. Peace.